Hello buddy, it's Ben Dominator and welcome back to another Fortnite video. Today we're going to be talking about some leaks for Season 5 of Fortnite Battle Royale. I know we're in October, it's about to be Halloween. I feel like those stores that start selling Christmas stuff right after Halloween, but like that's kind of the deal here. We're getting leaks for Season 5 already and I just want to sit down and talk about them and let you guys know about them. Of course, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content because it helps the channel out a lot, and leave a like, and let's get right into it. Alright, so pretty much all these tweets come from HypeX here. He said, here are some things that Inticellular and I found until leaking is back to normal. Epic are working on a Slurp Bazooka. There's an unreleased fire extinguisher item, which we'll look at more later. We might get a Snowman NPC that grants you a quest, which we are also going to look at later, as conversations can explode and or spawn loot, which is very interesting. So here's another tweet from HypeX talking more about the Snowman NPC. He says, more leaks about the Snowman NPC. Here is the text that it displays. And there's so many things here. We got, greetings, my hot-blooded friend. Which task would you like to perform for me? You got a whole list of tasks that you can do. Guessing these are all quests that you can get for like XP or loot or something like that. HypeX goes on to say, this NPC is for Christmas and it's supposed to grant you quests and loot too. Maybe even mid-game. So yeah, very interesting to see us getting like an NPC that you can interact with and talk to. Very like RPG-esque, kind of. I don't know what the rewards are going to be. I don't know what the incentive is going to be for this. But I'm very interested to see. It might be a while before we get more information on this, of course, but I think this could be a very, very interesting way for Fortnite to either give out more XP, if they're going to go that route, maybe even give you unique guns or items, something like that. I just can't imagine how it's going to work in a Battle Royale game. How are you going to safely navigate the map and do quests? Maybe this will be for a limited time mode. Honestly, that seems like the most straightforward thing to me. The most times we've had like interaction NPCs are in limited time modes. We had the taxi mode, which heavily involved doing like tasks, like getting NPCs over to where they needed to go, while also doing a bonus objective. This Snowman NPC seems very similar to that. I feel like this is gonna be part of a limited time mode where you have to complete a certain amount of quests, and the team or the people or the individual who gets the most amount of quests done in a certain amount of time wins. That's just me kind of like looking at this and thinking about it a bit more. Just kind of like thinking, what could this be? Because I honestly just can't really imagine this in a Battle Royale scenario. So yeah, maybe for a limited time mode. Again, I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. Of course, does not mean any of this is fact. This is just me saying what I think is probably going to be the case. But yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. Anyway, moving on, HypeX has a tweet saying, upcoming item possibly for both BR and creative. Yeah, fire extinguisher item. We don't really have anything about this. I'm guessing that it's just going to be to put fires out, of course, from the firefly jar and like the burner trap. Maybe they'll bring flare guns back next season. Very, very cool. Maybe next season will have like a fire and ice theme. Not really sure where they go with that, but yeah, very, very interesting. The main thing I'm thinking is just like, are they going to make fire more of an element in Battle Royale? Because right now it's actually kind of rare. Last season it was pretty common with the flare gun and stuff. Are they going to introduce the flare gun again, or introduce a whole new item that causes fires to happen? Just seems like if they're gonna introduce a fire extinguisher, it must have to be in the game to counter fire. So is fire going to be more prevalent in the game? He also mentions that it could also be in creative as well, which leads me to believe that they could be putting fire in creative with the fire traps, the firefly jars, and the actual flare gun. Is that going to go to creative too? I would assume so if they're going to put the fire extinguisher in creative, but we'll just have to wait and see. Here's yet another tweet from HypeX saying a new WAD item / currency got added to the update to the loot pool. It's planned to spawn in stashes and a safe. Thanks for Not Officer for the help. Small WAD stash is 25, medium WAD stash is 100, large WAD stash is 250, and a WAD safe is 500. Again, this seems like another thing that could be tied to a game mode. Maybe you have to exchange cash for items with an NPC, or maybe it's like a cops and robbers mode where you have to steal cash. It seems like an LTM thing to me. They could implement it in Battle Royale. Still not exactly sure how they're gonna do it, but it could be very interesting. So yeah, I wanted to take this last part of the video to kind of talk about how would NPCs work in Battle Royale, because a lot of these leaks are kind of retaining to NPCs. So of course the Snowman NPC was leaked, and now the cash, which seems like you would have to be able to trade it for something, right? So maybe the cash is used for like vending machines. Maybe they're like redoing vending machines and having cash instead of materials. Usually when they have something that you need to trade for, like upgrading vending machines, campfires, usually you have to give in your materials. Maybe they're going to add items like the vending machines and the upgrade systems that you need to pay for, but maybe you're actually going to get cash inside a chest now. That would be pretty cool. Instead of having to use your hard-earned materials, you can use cash that you find in like chests and safes, wherever you might find them. But again, my biggest hunch here is that it's going to be something related to an LTM, same with the Snowman NPC and the quest lines. I can also see the Snowman NPC again relating to XP challenges, like secret challenges where you have to interact with him, do certain quests. Maybe instead of quick challenges, they'll do like a Snowman NPC challenge. Maybe the Snowman NPC will actually be in the lobby screen and not the actual map. So many actual possibilities for all these things. As I keep talking, I keep thinking of new possibilities and new ways where they can implement this. And yeah, it is actually super exciting to think about. But I think a lot of this stuff is going to have to wait until next season, which is still quite a whiles away. But yeah, still really fun to think about and to talk about and to be excited for in the meantime. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, be sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.